Okay, so starts with repeat. Yes, this Bangladesh. Okay, Mr. Sunil Antikat from India. So play the e5. Okay, then play the c6. Okay, bishop to c5 and push the pawn. Okay, so here is a common and normal opening. Okay, so I know I could castle. Okay, so he just picked this for the Gogo piano, and I'm here to prepare for this. Okay, so he may wanted to push this pawn, and I'm just bring my bishops on there. And okay, so I know what to do here with. Okay, so I think my bishop is not proper workable here, and knight is also not good here with. Okay, so I'll just maneuver the knight. Okay, so the reason is pushing the knight on the main gameplay. Wow, great! That's a great. Okay, just push the pawn, and I just wanted to push this pawn also. Okay, that's all equal. I think that all equal there. So okay, let's see. What is my opponent wanted to do with me to take this bishops, and he could push the pawn, and uh, my pawn structure is not good for today. Okay, so pushing the pawn here, and also made up some threats on there. Okay, so now I could attack him double. There's I think that's better. Okay, attacking on the bishops and attacking on the pawn also. Okay, he could not save his pawns properly. Okay, so I'm just attacking his pawn and queen also. Okay, he just saved his pieces. Okay, also there is some minimum gameplay rooks on there. Okay, so I'm just wanted to develop my bishops on this position. I think bishop on d4 was best. Okay, he's just pushed the pawn, and I'm just blocking the pawn's area. Okay, there is no counter play. There is no minimum play. He could play that one. Okay, he cannot move his knight. Okay, where his knight moves and where his knight comes. Okay, so kicking his knight. Okay, where the knight rules. Let's see. His rook is also pinned here. I didn't know how long he could survive on this position. Okay, so there's I just wanted to take the pieces with my bishop. Okay, I know he could not move his pieces. Okay, so I could find two pieces. Why not take the boats here? Oh, that's a great. Okay, so he could take my pieces with his pieces. At first, save the piece and then do something. Oh! It just checkmated. I didn't realize that. It just checkmated. Shit, man! It just checkmated. I didn't saw the moves. Just checkmated. Okay, so e4, e5s. Okay, knight on c6. He just give the threats of mate in one, and I didn't see this. That's a very unlucky. I think so. Uh, okay, there is a little bit play. Okay, so bishops on there, and he wanted to take this piece or take this pawn. And okay, so take this. Okay, so he just prepare for this. Okay, once I develop the knight, he could push the pawn and attack me on this. What should I do? Uh, knight is only knight is on the good position. Okay, so this is necessary here to play, but I think yeah, that's made me punishment. That's really makes me punishment. Okay, so kick on this. Okay, so playing this, he just take this and take this. Okay, so I'm just pinning his pieces, and once I develop my bishop, I could made up the castle. And there is also a back rank. Did you see, my brothers? There is also a back rank, and he may wanted to. Okay, that's one. Okay, so my rook would be on there. He have only two way of gameplay. Yes. What should I do? that, so he's just attacking my on my pawn and nothing. So I'm just here to prepare the long-term gameplay. Okay, he's also prepared for this, and I'm also prepared for this one. And now I could play the rook on f7. Yeah, he doesn't have the whole places or doesn't have the whole gameplay. Wow. Uh, if I take the bishops on there, what is the problem? I'm thinking. Okay, is there any mating chance? Is there any of traits I didn't know? I think I just own the bishops. Thank you for hit the like button. Yeah, to f6, queen to g6. Yeah, queen to g6. Yeah, queen to g6 is a normal gameplay, brother. Queen c3. Queen c3. Yeah, queen c3 also a normal. Just mate in one. He is also 1700 almost player, Mr. Sanjay Kumar and Hayati. I think that's not better here. Uh, so there is a checkmate. Did you see, my brothers? There is a checkmate. Can you find the checkmate, brothers? If you find the checkmate, please tell me, Mr. Sanjay Kumar and Hayati 6440. Can you find the checkmate? There is two type of checkmates. One is queen sacrifice checkmate, and another is forced checkmate. So I'm just here with queen to d8. No, no, queen to d8 is not checkmate. Queen to f2 is the checkmate. Mr. Sanjay Kumar, I think if you are not see the smoke, okay, so this is the checkmate. Okay, so it's just different way checkmate. So bishops to bishops checkmate. So I think you hope you enjoy this game. If you enjoy this game, please subscribe my channel and follow me in future. I play everyday chess. You can visit my channel. I just play everyday chess. Sanjay Kumar and Hayati. Thanks for the comment. Okay, I just starts a new game. Okay, so I'm just wanted to made up the early castle. Okay, so and bring up my bishop. Sorry, bring up my knight. Develop my knight. Okay, so just not pinning the pieces. It just setup of pieces. Okay, so I would like to play this type of setup. Okay, so he could move center, and I think I could take the e-file pawns. Okay, so I just take this. Okay, so rook on the b file is needed to play. Shit, man. Maybe I just slide or little bit technically missed the pieces or missed the propagation or missed the centric. Okay, so did you see there is a little tactics that I just found here? Okay, he may take my bishops, and I'm also prepared for this, taking the bishops and okay, and lots of this. Okay, so queens on there, and I'm just wanted to make up a mob. Okay. Once he take my uh, knight, he will be definitely go in bad moves or go in blunders. Okay, so there is the tactics. There's the tactics. Okay, so there is a tactics to win his rook first. Did you see my tactics, Mr. Sanjay Kumar and Hayati? You are just commented. That's why I just mentioned you. Okay, so he may see the tactics here. Okay, so that's why he doesn't play this one. Okay, so here I needs to develop, or I needs to go with the proper gameplay. Okay, so knight jumps here. What's wrong on there, and what's going on? Okay, so I could play there's multiple mobs. Okay, so I think pushing the pawn is good. Okay. Okay, rook lifting is also good for me, and I'm just prepare for the threats on. Okay, so he just directly threat on me. Okay, so that he needs to strong move. Okay, so he needs to push the pawn. Wow, that's great. Taking this. Okay. Okay, so rooks on there and also attacking on the pawn. Okay, he may about to take the action, and okay, so I'm here with the rook on g file. Yeah, rook on g file is not bad too. Wow, he just decided to mate in one. Okay, so knight jumps on there. Shit, man. Yeah, he could push the pawn and take these pieces. Why not take these pieces? Okay, is that I blundered yet? I didn't know, and I didn't think so here. Okay, so take with my pawns. I think that is also blunder called, and he could take my c pawn also. What should I do here? I'm just one piece up. Okay, there is a single and normal threads. Okay, so he could bring his bishops on the proportional way. And what should I do? I think I don't need to worry about this. Yeah, so he decided to mix up the mixed gameplay. Okay, so there is only one way for this. Okay, he's winning maybe on this position. Queen to g2 mate. Okay, yeah, Mr. Sanjay Datta, queen to g2 is mated. No one subscribe my channel. Please subscribe my channel. Viewer, please subscribe my channel. Okay, so taking this is needed. Taking this pawn is needed. I didn't know how long I could survive. Uh, Maybe I just find a draw here. Okay, he's play the brilliancy. Oh my god, I just blundered here. The rook, I didn't see. I didn't see the rook is hanging. Okay, so he just offered me trade the queen. If I trade the queen, I also lose. I just blundered my pieces. So okay, he just gives a check, and I could bring up my knight on there. I think that's slow starts, but I just develop my pieces. Okay, if I found a small okay, what should I do? I need to push the pawn here. Okay, then develop my knight. Okay, so well, where he knight wanted to come, I didn't know, but I just know that my knight needs to go to the central zone. Okay, so now the knight is go to the central zone and developing the bishops on there, and also I could treat him by knight. Okay, so now I could treat him by knight. I didn't know how long it will be or how long it could be playable. Okay, so once I give him a threats for forking the queen's position or for forking the position of this, I didn't know how long it will be applied or how long it will be playable. Okay, so there is only one way to save this uh, powers. Okay, so I could jump the knight here and trading also to him, and he needs to release the f12 pawn, otherwise he will die. Okay, so there is no way for this, and I'm just own a pawn and maybe own a exchange of rooks. Let's see, is there any tactical moves, is there any tactical gameplay? Okay, he needs to he has only one square, that is also queen to b5. Okay, what is the trading idea? Okay, so okay, so trade this one. Okay, so take these knights. Okay, so trade this. Okay, I'm here to prepare just forking his pieces. Okay, so now I just trade the rook. Yeah, rook is so powerful on there. I just pin the knight. There is no valuable actual reason for pinning the knight. I'm just here to propagation or here to play the knight pinning. Okay, so just castle. Okay, he may wanted to take my bishops, and I'm also love to give him that one. Okay, so bishop back, and I could fork the pieces. Okay, so rooks on the open file is good maybe. Yeah, so he just blocked the area of mine, and I'm also prepared for this one. Okay, where the knight jumps. Okay, so knight could be jump on this position. Okay, he already played this. Okay, so rooks can be placed on this. So give it check, and I think giving a check is not good. So bishop back on there. Okay, so now I could give a check to him. Yeah, he just prepare for this, and I'm just here with. Okay, now I could give another check to him, and okay, I could pin his rooks also. Okay, my opponent just resigned. 1729 US player, he just resigned. Okay, so I just start the new game. Okay, then the d5. Okay, so knight to c6. Okay, so bishops on the f5. Wow, he just pushed the pawn and made up the threads of the longest gameplay. So I could jump the knight here. Okay, he could push the pawn, and I could give the check. What should I do? Okay, so there is also a needed pawn push. I know there is a needed gameplay. Okay, if I take the pawn with bishop, it gives a check, and take the bishops on there. Okay, I think that's a brilliant move. Okay, after the game, I could play. Okay, so gives a check. Take this one. Okay, so but what should I do? I think pawn pushing is needed. Wow, wow. Shit, man. Okay, so at least I just down a pawn, and uh, I think he is gone on the proper way of gameplay. So I just push the pawn. The pushing the pawn is needed. Otherwise, okay. So I'm here with to prepare the to exchange the bishops. Okay, so only one way to save these pieces, to save these bishops. Okay, there's and viewers. I think bishop could be play the good roles on this. Okay, so my knight is developed on the wrong position, but if I made up castle, I think it will be a good position. Okay, so made up the castle. Okay, so he may be prepared for the hand castle, and I would love to play this one. Okay, so he could push the pawn and made up the proposition good counter play. What should I do? He could push the pawn. I think pushing the pawn is blunder. Okay, taking. Okay, so there's centralized the rook. He have a light square bishop, so I need to proper sincerely gameplay on this position. Okay, otherwise I will lose on this position. Wow. So he just wanted to make up this, and okay, so he may wanted to push the pawn on h5. Yeah, so taking, yeah, I could take the f5 pawn, and I didn't know is that good or bad or something. Okay, taking this one. Wow, takes with the pieces, and what should I do? So makes up threats with bishops. Okay, so bishops on there, and I know he could make the threats on. Okay, so okay, what should I do? Okay, here is the threats of bishop. He could directly threats on my bishops. What should I do here? Okay, so playing the rooks, sorry, playing the queen on there is better. Okay, so I could made up the strong build up. Yeah, that's good. Why not? This is good. This is good here. Okay, so right now I could push the pawn. I know that is risky, but I could push the pawn. Okay, so he could straight at me. Okay, if he pushed the h5 pawn, I could, yeah. He's so clever on this position. So I'm just giving the d file pawn, and what should I do? Okay, giving the d file pawn is not bad. Okay, so bishops from there, and okay, so only the bishop is the safest. Okay, so I need to play the e file. Sorry, queen on e file. I didn't know is that good or bad. I didn't know there. Okay, okay, so there's the gameplay is needed. Okay, here's I could give a check. And oh, nice. I didn't want to take this on, and what should I do? Shit, man. I think queen on this is better. Okay, so now I could push the pawn on f5. Okay, so I'm just here to pushing the pawn, or here to made up the threads on. Okay, so he just decided to trade the queen on there, and I'm just two pawn ups. Okay, so I'm here to made up the threads on. Okay, so pushing this pawn is also could be playable. Okay, so taking this is necessary for me. Okay, so there's I just oh, what I have done. Maybe just misclicked this one. Shit, man. This is just misclicked. Okay, so what should I do? Okay, so all the pieces on the dark square may be good. Okay, so all the pieces are in dark square. I think that's good, and I have a back rank issue. So what should I do? Okay, so rook on the b file also bad. But this is needed to play here. where he wanted to play. Okay, so I'm just made up the thread spawn. Okay, so pushing the spawn is needed. Okay, so there's with lots of theory, lots of gameplay may be playable. Okay, so queen on there and save the all of pieces. Okay, so I could give a check to him, and I didn't know how to play the proper roles with him. Okay, so gives a check on this position. He needs to go back with his pieces. Okay, he just clever. Otherwise, there is a threats on this. Okay, so what should I do? I could push the pawn, and okay, he needs to move his pieces. Okay, so rook's on there, and uh, I think I could enter his gameplay. Okay, so I think his f pawn is gone. Okay, so now I could play this one. Okay, he cannot save both of his pieces. Okay, so there I could play this one, and okay, so I'm just here with to play these moves also. So he could not counterplay on this. Okay, so pushing the pawn is changing the game. I know they're pushing the pawn is changing the game. Okay, so if I gives him a check, where he go? Okay, so pushing this pawn is needed to play, and he has nothing to do with this. Okay, he needs to resign maybe on this position. There is only one check available. Okay, once he gives the check, and that will be the last one for him. Okay, he just blundered maybe. Okay, so taking this, and I know he have a proper on. Okay, so I didn't want it to made up the queen. Let's see. Okay, so he just resigned the game. Okay, so abandoned is also bad. Okay, he just left the game. Do not click on the resign. Okay, he just wanted to kill my time. That is also bad. I think so. Okay, so with this Sicilian, I just love to play this smoke, and I didn't know which type of gameplay. Okay, Sicilian defense, which variation he played, I didn't know also. Okay, so knight jumps on there. Okay, so pinning the knight. I think pinning the knight is good. Okay, so I need to proper pawn push. Yes. Okay, once I just pin the. Okay, yeah, okay. He played the good moves. Okay, so rooks on b1 is needed to play. Okay, okay. He just wanted to prepare the pawn push. Okay, so that's it. I could bring my rooks and nothing else. It's a great news. Okay, okay. I think I could own one pawn for a rook sacrifice. Okay, I could lose one pawn also for sacrificing my. Okay, if I take the knight, he could. Okay, so he could. If I take the knight, he could take my bishops. And if I jump the knight, okay, so I could take the knight. I think that's the good move or great move. Okay, I could also fork his queen and his knight also. Okay, but I have only one pawn, but it goes one pawn there. Okay, so let's see if we don't take this. Okay, so fork his queen and his pieces. Okay, so for the rook. Wow, gives a check is also great for me. Giving a check is also great for me. There's I could play this one. Okay, okay, brother. Okay, so queen on there is needed to play. Shit, man! I just made up a blunder here. I could take his queen. What I have done? Shit, man! I could take his queen. What I have done yet? Bullshit, man! It's just totally bullshit here. Okay, I could push the FL pawns too. Shit, man. What I needed to play here? I just made a blunder. I could take his queen. Shit. I could take his queen. How long I could take the blunder? How long I could make the blunder here? This is too bad. Yeah, he just prepared for made up the checkmate. So I'm just here with the pawn pushing. Okay, so fully gives him the way of checkmating pattern. So pushing this pawn is needed to play. Okay, he just blocked the way of play. Now it could be playable here with. And I'm there so professional and professionally play chess here with, and what will be the main reason to gameplay? Okay, so he may gives the chance for this. Okay, okay. Here he could push the pawn, and I'm just breaking the line of there. Okay, so once he pushed this pawn, wow, I think that's a great news for me. Okay, so now that's really great for me. Okay, he just one pawn up, and there, so he could made up minimum of threats. Okay, so takes with bishop is needed to play. Yeah, so okay, so there's he could play the e file. What? How could I just save this position? Okay, so I cannot block the e file position. Okay, but I could play this one for a single moment. Okay, now it just resigned here. Okay, so go to the play and just resign the game. Okay, so let's play a new game. Okay, going to e5. Okay, bishop develops. Okay, then the pawn push. Mosquito is almost disturbing to me. I think Mosquito will participate on the Third World War. I'm thinking there's. Okay, so knight develop here with. Okay, so I could play the oh, so I'm here with to uh, gives a check. Okay, there so he may needs to play on. He may needs to game on. Okay, so after the next move, after the game next movement, I could jump the knight. Okay, so I think pushing the pawn is needed. His knights may be gone. Well, that's great. There is no way to escaping his knights. Kicking this castle. So there's I could play this one. Okay, so there is also big threats. So I could take the pawn. Okay, he could checkmate to me, but there is no option of this. Okay, so knight backs on the pavilion, and he just maybe preparation for mating pattern. Okay, so he could take this one. Okay, so I'm just taking this and free the or release the position. Oh, okay. He could made up the checkmating pattern, or he could play the checkmating pattern. Once he gives a check, I think that's too bad here. So taking the queen. Okay, now pushing the pawn is needed to play. Okay, so I need to change the track here. Okay, there's if he wanted to take the knight, I'm happy with this. Wow, So taking with this pawn. Okay, so removing the bishops on the from the square. I think that's great. Okay, also I could kick his bishops. I think that's the temporary solution. Okay, so pushing the pawn. Thinking this. Okay, yeah, he may prepare for this. Okay, so I'm just prepared for if he wanted to give me check, or if he wanted to make the checks. Okay, so I'm here to play this one. And okay, so there I could treat him, and I have a strong gameplay. Okay, so I'm just rolling up my pieces. I think that's better. Okay, good, keeps a check, and I'm just damn clear about this. Okay, so I think once go back is better. Okay, so taking this, and okay, so gives a check on there. Okay, so rooks on there, and if I take the pawn. Okay, so taking the pawn is must playable. Okay, gives a check to him. Okay, so rooks on there, and I'm just fully prepared for this. Okay, king cannot take my FL pawn, and okay, once the pawn is ruling, he needs to change the pieces, or he needs to change the gameplay. Okay, he has extra knight, and I have extra two pawns. Okay, let's see my opponent gameplay. Yeah, so he just blocked the area, and so there's I need to play this one. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, so pushing this. Okay, so playing also this one. Okay, so let's resign the game. I have nothing to play here with. Okay, so let's play a new game. Okay, I just lost it for a small. Okay, the Queen's Gambit, and I just declined the Queen's Gambit. I didn't want to play the Queen's Gambit. Okay, so I didn't want to give the benefit to him. Okay, so pushing the pawn is good. Okay, so developing the knight. Okay, so I just forget the gameplay that could be played. Okay, so pushing this pawn is the main gameplay here. Okay, so I have an isolated pawn on this line, and I didn't know how long I could stay on there. Okay, so playing this. Okay, so I could take with my bishops this pawn. Okay, there is a tricky move. Oh, yeah, he just play this one. Okay, so I need to play this one for a little bit. Yeah, I know he could push the pawn, and okay, so I'm here sweet to professional play. Yeah, he just professionally plays this. Okay, why not I just play this one? Okay, so he just play this one, and what should I do? If I pin the knight, is that great? Okay, so pinning the knight. I don't know is that great or is that good. Just pin the knight here. Shit, man. So I could jump the knight first, and okay, he may wanted to castle, and I'm fully prepared for this castle. Okay, so gives a check on there. Okay, so I think this is too much interesting here. So there's a short castle maybe preferable. Okay, so pushing this pawn. Okay, so rooks on the center. Okay, so I have only one isolated pawn, and I don't know it stay how long. Okay, so he just takes this. That is a back crank. I'm thinking so. There is a back crank, and what to do here? Okay, so he just simply play this one. Okay, so I could play this one and made up a little bit tactical gameplay. Shit, man. Okay, looks on there is maybe bad or good. I didn't know, but I could push the pawn. Okay, so here I could push the pawn. I think that's the immediate solution. Okay, so he just takes my knight. Okay, he just distract my pawn structure. My all the pawn structure is bad, and his pawn structure was too good on this situation. Okay, so I'm just here with to share my opponent, share my practices. Okay, taking this. Okay, he just take this, and I'm here with two proportional gameplay. Okay, so I didn't want to give him the opportunity to made up the threads on, and okay, so double rook on there is also great. Okay, once the rook is double, and I could play bishops on c3, and I could win the b5 pawn maybe, or I could push the pawn. Okay, so there is the gameplay. I have two pawns for this solution. Okay, so pushing this pawn is needed to play. Okay, so play this. Oh, there is a check comes. I didn't know how long it will be playable. Okay, he just resigned on this position. Okay, I know he could not win on these positions. So jump here with another gameplay. Why not? I found new subscriber. Is there I'm not good player? Is there I'm not viewer? Please subscribe my channel and hit the like button. Only 3 likes. I think that's bad for me for streaming. Okay. I'm here just streaming for beginners and also enjoyable for the mid-level player, and it will be boring for GM or FM or IM. Okay, so I'm just made up this for beginner level player. Okay, so there is a shield created, and he could not. Okay, so pushing the spawn is needed to play, and there if he. Wow, wow, wow! That's great here. I know, I know what he wanted to do. Okay, so knight is on the good outpost, maybe. Uh, wow. So I could kick his knight, but playing the pawn. Is there any of moves that could be hard for me, or that would be hard for me? Okay, so I didn't know and didn't think so. Okay, he needs two moves. Also, there's I could pin his a knight. Okay, if I trade his, I have two moves to play. Okay, so I'm just waiting for his moves. Okay, he's decided to play. I'm also decided to play this one. Okay, I could kick his knight. Okay, okay. There's. I didn't wanted to make up any hassles on this. Okay, there is only one way of play this one. Oh, oh! He is great player. Maybe. He's just playing great here. I think queen on this is better. Okay, I have a, also bad gameplay on this. Okay, so pushing this pawn. Also taking this knight, taking this. Okay, so taking this one. Okay, so playing this. Okay, so playing this one. Okay, once he pushed the pawn, I could take this one. Okay, he may not wanted to play this one. Is that I'm winning? Is that I'm winning here? Okay, he just saved his pieces. I'm just blocked with my pieces. Okay, how long he could save these pieces? I think this block is so powerful. Okay, so bishop's on there, and I'm here to play the good gameplay. Okay, once wow, he just prepared for this, and yeah, so he gives a check. Okay, so why not rook on this position? And I'm here to prepare for checkmating to him. Okay, at first I could take the d5 pawns. Wow, that's great. That's great. Maybe there. So okay, if he keeps, I could take. Okay, so my queen will be gone. If I play any type of blunder. Okay, so another rook's on there. Okay, now I could play something better here. Okay, at first I just wanted to take the d5 pawn. Okay, maybe I will win. If you take, I could take. If you don't take, I don't take. Oh, there is a mating pattern. I know there is a mating pattern. Okay, so I could take his bishops and I could take his pieces also. There's wow, wow. He just made this and I could make this happening. Why not, brothers? So where his queen needs to go. His queen may be only going places is okay. So that's also dangerous. Really, that's also dangerous. I could keep a check, and that is also dangerous. This is the checkmate. Otherwise, his rook will be gone. So let's play a new game. Okay, so my brothers and sisters, please subscribe my channel, and it will definitely help you to increase your elo if you are below 2000. It must be increase your elo, and if anyone wants to play with me, and I'm here to play with you. Okay, so that's not a problem from my side, and I'm also uh, love to play with you, and I'm also glad to play with you. What's wrong with him? Okay, so there is the pattern, and there is the main role play. Okay, he just takes my bishops, and I'm just free also. There's okay, so pushing this pawn, it's a check, and going on there. Okay, so okay, so there is a much more pressure on the center. Okay, so pushing the pawn is needed, otherwise my gameplay will be bad. Okay, so pushing this pawn. Okay, he just pushed this, and okay, so I'm just underdeveloped, that's why I just play this one. Okay, so he may be suffer for this, he could be. Okay, double look on there. I think that's not good gameplay, but I just play this one. Okay, oh, the knight is removed. Okay, so I just found the way to give a check to him, and I just win on there, and I just remove the knight for this reason. Only for this reason, I just remove the knight here. Okay, so that's why I just play this. Okay, so let's play a new game. Okay, so playing this one. Okay, so center. He just attacking on my center, and what should I do? He could push the pawn. Also, cannot ignoring to him. Okay, so counter attack on him. Yeah. So I just made up the counter attack to him. Okay, so only six player is watching this one. Okay, okay. So I just made up threads on this. Okay, what's he wanted to do with me? Okay, he just wanted to made up a check. Ah, okay, that's great news for me. Okay, now let's see how you gameplay, how strong you could play. Okay, so pushing this pawn. Okay, I know if I take this, he could take with bishop or take with something. Okay, so let's made up another plan for this. Okay, so bishops on there, and okay, so long castle. Oh, long castle maybe not playable. Okay, I'm just forget that I just castle is lost. I'm just forgot that one. Okay, okay. I'm here to giving a full of excess of this. Shit, man, I could. Wow. So queen on there. There is also bad moves. I think so. So that pushing the pawn is needed to play. What would or what should I play? I didn't know. Okay, so pushing the h5 pawn is needed. Okay, if you didn't wanted to made up the checkmate or made up didn't want to made up the checks. Okay, only one check he could made up the deadline to me. He may or he may. Okay, so my game plan is taking the pieces. Or what should I do? Okay, he is just one pawn up, and my position is also cracked here. Wow, so pushing this pawn is needed to play. Okay, he may goes to the safe zone. Okay, and I'm also prepared for this one. You know. What do you think about this? Okay, if one, two, or three pieces is down, I think I could win. I know. I know the line that he wanted to play with me. I'm just prepared for meeting the back rank issue, meeting the threats on. Okay, so simply play this one. Okay, so I need to sincere here with, otherwise my gameplay, or otherwise I will lost game. Okay, so that he's just targeting my pieces, and I think this is also needed to play. Okay, threading his pieces also. Okay, so I'm just a little bit helping him to play on. Okay, once he take my e-file rook, and I could uh, play some moves. That is also checkmated pattern. That's also checkmating pattern. It's two. How long I could survive on this position, I didn't know. It could give a check. Wow, beautiful checkmating pattern. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful checkmating patterns there. My queen is not on the good rank. Okay, so gives a check. Okay, so for a single bit, I need to play this one. Okay, so there's I could take this. Okay, so my another bishops on there is maybe good. Spinning the pieces, spinning the pawns. Okay, I didn't know how long I could survive on this position. Okay, I didn't know. Wow, he just plays the great move that he could play. Okay, so challenge the rook. Okay, he just accepts the challenging of rook. I didn't wanted to make any type of hassles on there. Okay, so checking this pawn. If he pushed this pawn and I could win on there, I have opposite color bishop. That is maybe draw here. Shit, man. Mm, okay. Okay, he may prepare for the draw maybe. should I do? So queen on there. Okay, it just a draw. So I just wanted to terminate the live. I have the important call. So love is and bye bye everyone. Please do the subscribe and hit the like button. It will be glad for me. So Allah Hafiz everyone.